Oh, hello everyone. Today we are going to start with one of the chapters of class 12th Flamingo book, and that is deep water. So, in this video I will be completing the summary, but it will be a overall explanation. It will be an overall explanation along with important questions. Other than that, I will be covering one YouTube Shorts video with important questions of all of the chapters. You can look into that. So let us begin this chapter. Okay. So this particular story, Deep Water, has been taken from author's autobiography. Okay, this means it is not the complete work, it is just a fragment of Men and Mountains. Okay, in this piece, in this particular work, he tells us about his fear of water and how he overcame it through his determination and willpower. Means the author was somewhere scared of water, and how did he overcome it? As a child, when he was 4 years old, he went to beach of California with his father. Okay, story begins with one of the instances uh, during his young age of 4 years, when he went to beach of California with his father, and he got very scared of water when the waves swept over him, and it instilled fear in his subconscious mind. Okay, because whatever thing is stored in your subconscious mind is very difficult to change. To uh, uh, Means it really hampers your thinking about a particular thing. Even after a few years later, in his eagerness to learn swimming, he joined a swimming pool. Okay, where the incident further increased his terror. It means one instance was that 4 years one. Other instance happened when he was a bit elder and he joined a swimming pool. But there also one of the trembling, instance happened. And what was that? A huge boy of 18 years threw him into the shallow side of the swimming pool. Okay. So in this, he was pushed by another boy and he experienced death very closely. Okay, and so many years after that incident, he stayed away from water. And even for several days, he did not eat properly, he did not sleep properly because the terror of the water always crossed his mind. Okay, yeah, so he stayed away from water for several years, but the desire to go to fishing and swimming in nature was strong enough to motivate him to overcome his fear. It means he was having enough strength, enough determination in his mind to go to swimming, to learn swimming, and to go to fishing. Okay, so these all things inspired him to learn swimming again. So he learned swimming finally with help of an instructor who ensured that William knew swimming well enough to be able to swim in huge lakes and waterfalls also. Means he was trained so very nicely by the instructor that now he could not just swim in these swimming pools but also in huge lakes and waterfalls. But still, when he would swim, the fear of his childhood experiences overcome or crossed his subconscious mind and would grip him over and over again. Like whenever he saw water again, though he knew swimming, but that fear always dominated him. Okay, वो उस पे हावी हो जाता था. But then he wanted to conquer it. So now he faced it sarcastically, thinking that now, as he knew how to swim, what harm could it do to him? Okay, so now he thought in a completely contradictory manner that now I know swimming. When I was not knowing swimming, water did so much harm to me. Now, since I know swimming, what will this water do to me? So he challenged his fear in the face of it, and finally it would vanish. Okay, it was a baseless fear instilled in his subconscious mind. This experience was valuable for him. He had experienced terror and death. Okay, like literally, he had experienced death so very closely. He finally overcame it by challenging himself and conquered it. And William at the end realized that death is peaceful and it is the fear of death that is terrorizing. Okay, he will live a life grew intensely as he had overcome his fear and started living fearlessly. Means now he was no more scared of water and he could swim very nicely in each and every water body. Okay, there are names of certain lakes and water bodies which you can see in the books, and now I will be saying some of the important questions to you. Other than that, I'll be making a shorts video on the important questions. You can even look into that. So questions here could be like, how did William Douglas finally get rid of the fear he had of water? What was his first experience of YMCA pool? Okay. Other than that, how did he keen to overcome his fear of water? Then how did he plan to save himself when he was uh, thrown by that huge boy? Okay. Also, yeah, you can know that how, when did he decide to overcome his fear of water? How did he challenge himself? How did he finally trained himself to swim? How did he finally overcome his fear? Okay. And what was the experience when he was 3 to 4 years old? What misadventure did he experience at YMCA pool? So, the questions will be repetitive in these way only. The main things you need to know is the summary, is the central idea, that is the fear of water and how he overcome it. And other than that, you need to know that role of subconscious mind in this, okay, and role of will, power, and determination. Okay, you need to know all of these things. All right. Other than that, you can just know some basic things, like in which pool he learned to swim, in which pool misadventure happened. All of these things are just basic ones, and you can know it. I will be making a detailed video on important questions in one of the shorts. You can look into that. Okay.